There is a bottle sitting in millions of medicine cabinets. It contains tiny capsules of golden oil, a substance a vast portion of the global population has been told to take every single day. Vitamin D. The sunshine vitamin. This isn't speculation. According to the National Institutes of Health, the tolerable upper intake level for vitamin D is 4,000 international units per day for adults. Sustained intake above that level dramatically increases the risk of a condition called hypervitaminosis D, and yet you can walk into any store and buy bottles with 50,000 IU, a dose designed for supervised therapy, not casual daily use. Before you understand the real, natural sources of this vital nutrient, one of which was recorded with startling accuracy nearly 2,000 years ago, you must first understand how this simple pill can go wrong. The push for supplements was born from a real crisis. An estimated 1 billion people worldwide have low levels of vitamin D. For many, supplementation is a necessary medical intervention prescribed by a doctor. The problem arises when this medical tool becomes a wellness trend, driven by the idea that if some is good, more must be better. This is not true for vitamin D. It's a fat-soluble vitamin, which means your body can't easily get rid of excess amounts like it does with water-soluble vitamins. Instead, it stores it. When you chronically take high doses, it leads to a dangerous buildup of calcium in your blood, a condition called hypercalcemia. The symptoms start subtly: nausea, vomiting, weakness, frequent urination. But as the calcium overload continues, it can lead to severe bone pain and kidney problems, including the formation of painful calcium stones. You are, in effect, slowly turning your own soft tissues to stone. Around the year 400 CE, in the rabbinic academies of ancient Babylon, scholars were compiling generations of law, stories, and ethical debates. The result was the Babylonian Talmud, one of the central texts of Judaism and a vast library of ancient thought. It is not a medical textbook, but tucked away in its pages are unfiltered snapshots of the folk remedies of the time. In the tractate named Gittin, on page 69b, the text discusses a series of treatments for various ailments. For a person suffering from a pain in his heart, the Talmud prescribes a food called karda. For centuries, the exact identity of karda was a minor puzzle. But the most influential medieval commentator, an 11th century French rabbi named Rashi, provided a clear definition. He and subsequent scholars have interpreted karda as a type of relish or paste made from small, salted fish. Think about this for a moment. For a pain in his heart, the ancient rabbis observed that a preparation of small, oily fish was an effective remedy. The rabbis did not know about vitamin D. They did not have the vocabulary of fatty acids or clinical trials. They had something more direct: centuries of observation. They saw a pattern. People with a certain kind of ailment got better when they ate a certain kind of food, and they wrote it down. What they recorded wasn't a miracle. It was an observation of a mechanism they couldn't possibly name, but whose effects they could clearly see. The Talmud's clue doesn't just point to fish. It points to a broader principle. Our bodies are designed to get this nutrient from natural sources that self-regulate. The first and most important of these sources is the sun. When ultraviolet rays from sunlight strike your skin, a sophisticated process of synthesis begins. Your body literally makes its own vitamin D. For many fair-skinned people, just 10 to 30 minutes of midday sun exposure several times a week can be enough to produce all the vitamin D they need. And here is the crucial safety feature: your body will never overdose from the sun. After a certain point, the production simply shuts down. It is a perfectly regulated system. This philosophy of natural preventative health was beautifully articulated by Maimonides, the 12th century rabbi, who was also one of the most brilliant physicians of the Middle Ages. He wrote extensively about the importance of a balanced diet, fresh air, and exposure to sunlight as the foundations of health. For him, wellness wasn't found in a magic cure, but in aligning one's life with the patterns of the natural world. So, the title of this video is Stop Taking Vitamin D. It's a provocation, but it contains a vital truth. It is a call to stop blindly taking high-dose supplements without medical supervision and without knowing your actual levels. It's a call to question the more is better philosophy that can lead directly to toxicity. The real source of vitamin D isn't a single pill. It is a system, a hierarchy of sources that our bodies have relied on for millennia. First is the sun. Safe, moderate exposure is the primary, self-regulating way your body was designed to get this nutrient. Second is diet. Foods like fatty fish, just as the Talmudic sages observed, provide a natural, effective dose alongside other crucial nutrients like omega-3s. And third, last in the hierarchy, are supplements. They are an essential medical tool for those with diagnosed deficiencies, for people in regions with little sun, or for those whose health conditions require it. But they should be treated as a targeted prescription, not a daily multivitamin you buy on a whim. The ultimate takeaway is not to fear vitamin D, but to respect it. Before you buy another bottle, take one simple action. Talk to your doctor. Get your levels tested. Have an informed conversation about the best source for you, your diet, the sun, or a supplement at the correct prescribed dose. The ancient wisdom wasn't about a secret ingredient. It was about observing what worked and pointing toward sources that were safe, effective, and in harmony with how our bodies are meant to function. The science is new, the wisdom is ancient,